Hello guys, welcome back to another Dazod 500 video. And following the election that just happened on Monday, so about 6 days ago, almost a week, that's crazy. I decided I think it would be a good idea to show off some of my political merchandise. This merch that comes from authorized political organizations and stuff. So we're going to start off here, which is just a lot of the paper stuff. There's a newspaper thing that came out from Olivia Chow, this thing. She's talking about stuff. This is the Mayor of Toronto, of course. I decided to keep it just because, I thought it'd be cool to show you guys. But the rest is going to be a lot more polarized because as a member of the Federal Liberal Party, I do get stuff in the mail from the Federal Liberal Party. Like this. This is probably don't want to show that. Yeah, like this. A kind of letter here directed to me. Talks about how Trump is bad and Pierre Poilievre is bad. So yeah, there's that. If I can fold it properly, I can put it back. There we go, right here. And then there's this. So the front is this. So it's Mark Carney, real experience. Pierre Poilievre, empty slogans. And the back is a little bit of a blurb about the Liberal candidate in my area and what he will do and what will Mark Carney do as well. And speaking about the Liberal candidate in my area, I got a poster for him. So I actually went to his campaign office and he was there. I met this guy. I met the guy who ran as the Liberal candidate in my area, and I got the sign. I don't know. And then I also got the sign for the NDP candidate in my area because he goes to the church that I go to as well. So there you go. Now the rest, actually, so I ordered a lawn sign from all the big parties. So the 4 big parties. Sorry, PPC, I don't count you as a big party. And 2 came. The Liberals came and the NDP came. But I do have a sign from the People's Party because I saw it outside on the road, no one there. Same thing for the Conservatives. So I do have a Conservative lawn sign here. Natalie Weed. This is something to have. I have this in my room. Weed. So if the police officer asks me, hey, do you have weed in your room? I technically have to respond with yes. But anyways, putting that aside. If you couldn't already tell by what I showed you, what area I live in, Benjamin Abyss or Abis put it on his campaign sign, Etobicoke North. That's where I live. Benjamin Abyss, the NDP sign here. And then for the People's Party, so there actually were 2 signs that came out. One with a bigger one with his face on it, this guy's face, but this is the one that we found. There's a QR code. I personally wouldn't try and scan that, but if you wanted to, I guess you're technically allowed to. And then lastly, I got this absolutely massive campaign sign from the Liberals. It is gigantic. It is larger than my television. It is larger than my bed. Literally, it's wider than my bed. So it is insane. For the Liberal candidate in my area, John Zerucelli. Again, I met the guy. He's a really chill guy. Doesn't speak French, but he's a good guy. So I'm happy he won in this area. I'll have to put that back later better. I made a complete mess of my area over here. It's not great. It's not looking great. I'm going to have to fix that up. I do also have an article about Jimmy Carter, but I'm not going to count that because it's more a historical thing. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and that's all of my political merchandise.